Sandia has placed a spy within the midst of our country to figure out what we are doing.
This project was a kind of war simulation based off of what happened in World War I.
Each nation has a decision to make.
We had groups, and everybody in the group had a different role.
We were given a country and a scenario in a world with lots of other countries.
And the aim of the activity was to sort of stay out of war.
My country was Moravia. We were in the middle country. We had a border with every other country. So that's one thing that we definitely have to keep in mind. So first we get a world situation summary explaining what's going on in the world right now. You have to kind of go around to different countries, try to make deals with others.
We're not going to attack you guys. We're not going to help anyone that attacks you. I think no one is going to attack you.
We're not going to betray you guys.
We want to sign a mutual defense. Mutual support.
Okay, let's go.
And we just signed a mutual support with Moravia. So that means both parties agree to support each other no matter what.
And this would be how a deal is made. So you have a confidential state paper, and then if you agree to a deal, you can write your country or the country you're going to have an agreement with, and then vice versa.
Each group had a country assigned to them with public information, private information, and things that could help you figure out your relationship with other countries.
Or you also want to do a non-aggression. Wait, you can talk for a while and then you can come back and you can tell me and then we'll sign.
We had to make treaties, both economic and for military defense.
And then basic information and stats for each country based on like how strong your army is, your navy, what you're good at, what you're not good at, any problems you may have in your country.
They were talking about if we want peace or if we want war. And I think we have decided that we want war. We have to decide if we want to fight or if we want to have peace.
Maybe plan a war against other countries and figure out how to survive.
Ultimately, we played for, I think, 2 years. And after every year, you can choose if you want to go to war or if you want to stay neutral. And at the end of year 2, some countries decided to go to war.
Bakken, war or peace?
Peace.
Caledonia, war or peace?
Peace.
Peace. Moravia, can you be trusted? Peace or war?
Peace. Gotta be peace for us.
Penland, how about your nation? War or peace? War. War? Who are you going to war against? You're going against which nation? Sandia? Our friends in Yorkton. War. War, and who are you going to war against?
Sandia.
Sandia.
The strongest nation decided to attack my ally. The thing is that we had many secret rivalries with other countries, and many countries were told to attack us in their secret files, but we just stayed low. We didn't give them any reason to attack us because we only try to offer them trade and trading routes, which is why we survived.
We made economic treaties with everyone, and we said, like, if you can't get something from another country or you have a dispute and you can't like ask them for things, you can go through us, and we'll take things from that country and we'll give it to you, so then you don't have to make treaties with countries you don't want to. It wasn't meant to be Sandia. In terms of realistically, we were probably the prime target, but a lot of Sandia's confidential information was leaked.
At the end, it was revealed that this was a simulation of the World War I scenario, and Bakan was Austrian-Hungary. Penland, the strongest one, was France. There was Germany, there was Britain, I think there's also America. It made sense because there were some countries with strong navies, which also Britain, it had a really strong navy in World War I. So all these kind of facts were actually displayed.
World War I could have gone very different, and it made us think that what that actual outcome was and how it even started could have been a completely different scenario, and everything could have played out very differently.
We all really like this kind of learning, which is more hands-on. It allows you to interact with what you're learning, and it also it engages you.
The type of learning that we had was very hands-on, and it was very interesting to learn that way, since you didn't realize you were learning about World War One. You just sort of were in this scenario where you had to try and figure out things, and once it was put into the context of World War One, it made it really interesting because then you realize the situations the countries were in, like what they could and couldn't do, and why it all happened, because it gave you more of a reasoning behind it. And it made it really interesting because you weren't just reading from a textbook or like writing notes down. You sort of got a better understanding of it and a more in-depth understanding since you were, in a way, there.
I found it extremely fun. I thought it was so different from other learning methods. It was really, really great.
And it starts right here.